Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Do not watch this video if you haven't caught up with this week's episode of Game of Wool. The person who's being cast off is... Hello and welcome back to Game of Wool, the cast off in our lovely haberdashery of dreams. Every week I talk to the latest person to be cast off. This week it was texture week. Let's get knitting. So we had textured cardigans.
I do actually like this kind of mossy green.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Red. Yeah, let's go red.
We will be looking for clean stitch definition, absolute precision, no mistakes.
And we had food.
Oh, really amazing. I love the construction. I think it's really fab.
You've achieved your special effect.
I think it's a really exciting piece of food.
Made me quite hungry, that actually. Houdini, Holgadini. And this week joining me is the amazing Tracy. Come on, give us a hug. Oh, Tracy, we love you. Thank you so much for coming back and chatting to me, because I wanted to talk about all of the different weeks throughout your competition, but the week that you left us was texture week. Where do you think it all started to unravel?
When I started that day, I was so tired. I think that's where it all went wrong. I think that it was difficult to think when I'd got so tired. Yeah,
and because you started off with that the yellow cardigan, and it was the bubble stitch, right? That was then the drop stitch, and it was like, I felt for you, because when I came round and started speaking to you, I saw the stitches and I was like, oh, and then I
dropped the drop stitch.
You dropped the drop stitch.
There is a big problem with this sleeve.
Oh yes, there are drop stitches. Here. This would unravel very quickly.
Now have you done any more bubble stitch since you left?
I'm actually making a bubble stitch shawl.
Are you? Oh, I love that. I love that it didn't dishearten you or discourage you from trying it
not
again.
At all.
Well, that's good. Well, what are some of your favourite pieces that you made throughout the competition?
I really liked the little bee outfit. I loved making the little bee outfit, and I liked the Bowie dog coat.
Yes, those were so cute. The toddler bee in particular was so cute. Oh my gosh, it was like, you can imagine little kids buzzing around in that. It was literally the perfect thing for that. And you are probably stronger in crochet, or equal 50-50. So because lots of people that have come on the show had to learn to knit or crochet as it got closer to the competition. So what are some of your favourite things that you got to learn throughout this process?
I think I learned a lot from the other contestants because they had lots of different skills, and that was really useful. Steeking, although I haven't done it yet, that was a bit scary.
That gets you cast off week one, steeking.
Yeah, that was that. I suppose what I learned is to design. I was really scared, and I think, it's nice to be able to think outside the box, and that's something I really want to do more of. Yeah,
so have you started designing more stuff, or have you been following a pattern for a little bit now since the competition, just to be able to take away the thinking too much about knitting for a while?
Well, all I wanted to do when I got out of here, I thought I'll never knit again. This has been a lot. But no, I started straight away, and it was really nice just to follow a pattern and do something I wanted to do. So that was lovely, and to relax. Yeah. But now I'm really ready for a challenge.
How has it been actually adjusting from that? The yarn barn is such a pressure cooker. It has all of the time pressures, cameras in your face. It's not easy to knit. That's not the normal knitting environment. So what has it taught you, being able to deal with those situations to then take into knitting at home?
Probably that I don't realise how much following a pattern is just very mindful and very easy, and when you're not following a pattern, you're in that pressured environment. It's really difficult, and I wasn't sure that I could think outside the box in that way. I'm kind of not scared to try things now, and it's only knitting, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I likened it the other day to when someone didn't quite understand, or like, what's the big problem with like designing and like making your own knits? And I was like, imagine you've got a piece of flat pack furniture. And you're just following the instructions, and you can put it together somehow by following the instructions. Then imagine you're just given a tree. And you have to chop it up to the right size and be able to think about the engineering of how to construct it and make it is a million times harder than just following a pattern.
And also, you know, as a child, I crocheted from when I was very young in school, and I did used to make my teddy clothes and things and didn't use patterns, and I lost all those skills and just used patterns. And since then, I realised here that I can create all kinds of shapes.
So have you started designing anything since the show, or are you still on?
Ta-da!
Whoa! Honestly, this is so good. When I walked in to see this is just incredible. I mean, me diving down your stick into that lovely little bit of knitting with fairy lights. It's so good. I think the only thing that I would say is that I would never use 4.5mm needles. They're far too small for me. No smaller than 10 or 8mm for me. But no, that is such a cool, like, every week that you've designed your stick. Like, what was some of the inspirations and motivation for you to crochet covers for your walking stick?
I just thought it's really lovely when you see the postbox toppers. They're so much fun and they cheer everybody up.
Yeah.
And so I decided to cover my stick. It was the first time I'd ever done it. And then when I got into Euston Station, people were stopping me on the way and they were saying, "Oh, that's lovely." And I got on the train and people got to know me from that. And when I come here, I don't know, it cheers people up.
So have you made any more other than this one? Are you going to keep making more to match every
I am
outfit?
going to keep making more. I am going to keep making more. I might even do a book of them.
I was going to say, you should do a book. You should make a whole pattern about how to make them and some different ideas to put on them.
Yeah.
I think
some
people
fun.
would love them.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But no flowers on this one.
No.
No flowers. I feel like you became
flowers.
synonymous with flowers throughout this TV show. It was so special to have you on the show. You brought such a a ray of sunshine and light to the yarn barn, and so much positivity. It was so special to have you. Before we let you go, I ask everyone the same question at the end, and that is, what is one piece of advice you would give to knitters and crocheters out there?
Right, it's okay to make a mistake. It's only wool.
Yeah.
Just go for it. Get outside the box and just have a go.
You have a go, right?
Just have
It's
a
nice
go.
to be able
Just
to
play.
just try it, play, and if it goes wrong, you can start again. And
Yeah.
it's, like you say, it's only wool.
And get all the colours on the floor. Just, try different colours. Try different textures. Have some fun.
Good. I'm glad of that. Well, thank you so much, Tracy, and I can't wait to see what you make and see that bubble cardigan or bubble jumper that or the shawl. The shawl that
Bubble
you're
shawl.
making. I can't wait to see it all finished. So thank you so
Okay.
much. And that was another episode of Game of Wool, the cast off. So join us next week when I speak to the next knitter to be cast off from Game of Wool. And if you haven't caught the latest episode, head over to Channel 4 now.